Hey, welcome everyone. Trying to find my live here so I can. Ba-da-ba-ba. Can't find it. There it is. Ba-da-ba-ba. Find it. All right. I'm going to do a landscape today. It's Saturday. I've been doing these really colorful landscapes with this cool paint I found. I'm going to get started here. Let me lower this. So I'm going to start with the sky because I want to do a sunset. So I'm going to put some yellow down here. I'm going to angle the sky a bit. Oops, I didn't put any red down. Let me find some red here so I can blend it in this to this yellow because I need I don't think there's anything in there. I guess I'll have to use this red violet. I'll have to work. Okay, so because I don't want the yellow to dry up on me. It's already getting dry. How's everybody doing? I haven't been on for a while. I was taking a little break. I'm still trying to get my YouTube going to, get it to go out. I'm still working on that. There we go. There's going to be our sunset. Now here's this blue that I got. You just put a little bit of white in this blue, and it's a really cool looking blue. Look at this color. And then I'm going to put a little red in it to get some purple right where these together. Isn't that a cool looking blue? I'll put a little red like right here now. Watch, I'm going to get a nice purple out of it. We'll do a colorful sky. Put the sun right in the middle here. But look at those colors. All right, that guy done already. I'll put the clouds in later, but look at that. Look at that color. Wow. Before I move on, I'm going to add a little more red in here to get, there we go. That looks cool. I like those, the way it's been there. Wow. That looks amazing. I'll put the sun right in here after this dries a bit. So now I'm gonna do my mountains now. I'm gonna do a dark mountain. It's gonna look so cool. A dark silhouette of a mountain on there. If you need to know what color I'm using, it's black and blue. Black and blue for the mountain. Top peak here. Probably a whole bunch of them. Look at that. Look, blue color over that yellow. Wow. Some rugged mountains across the back of this. I'm going to try and blend some of that down to get a cool color back there on those. I'll have these come down a little in the front here. And we'll send those to the distance. Look at that. See how that green, the yellow is coming through that blue there? I'm going to rinse my brush off and try and do it a little more with a wet brush. I'm going to wipe off most of the paint and try and get some more of the yellow to come through here underneath. Look how that glows. You got to wet your brush a little. Get some of that yellow underneath to pop out. Look at that. This has never happened before. Look at that. And the light on this mountain by getting rid of some of the blue I just put down. That's pretty amazing. I've never done that before. I'm creating the light by just wiping away some of the blue with the wet brush. This is acrylic paint. It's a pretty cool technique here. You got to put that yellow underneath first before this will happen. Wow. Man, I really like the way that looks. All right, well, anyway, let me continue down more. I'm going to put, let me even this up down here. We'll put some white, light blue down here. Maybe that'll be, we'll make some water or something. If you watched me paint before, I just like to throw the paint up here and then I design my painting according to whatever I throw down here. That looks pretty good. I think I can put my sun up there now. Thanks for showing up, everyone. I appreciate it. Is anybody in here? Yemen, how you doing? Mohammed, hello, everyone. I'm going to put the sun up here. My paper's kind of wrinkling here. I put so much paint on it. Let's put the sun right in here. Kind of a big sun. Let some of that red come through the white. There we go. I like that. You see how this yellow came through on blue? Doesn't that look cool? I might not do anything with these green. They're green mountains now, kind of greenish blue. I really dig that. I think down here I'm going to put a little grass down here. Now mix in some more green, yellow, and blue together to make some grass here. I'll probably put grass on this side and maybe some sand over here, which is a mixture of yellow ochre and burnt umber. We'll just put that in over here. And then I'll start designing this landscape. So I just started doing these very colorful landscapes. I'll show you how I do them. I'm going to put a little land coming out here so I can pop some trees up here. And then we'll put a little land out here. Extend these mountains down to here a little bit. Not the mountains, but the dirt. So there's my lake in there now. So this will be some kind of lake in the middle. And I like the way it ended up so perfectly round, you know. So this is one way I do my landscapes. I do them a lot of ways. This way is pretty fun. It's kind of loose. It's colorful. And you're going to see I'm going to put a lot of trees in here if you stick around. I'm going to use a dark green. So I mix black and green together. I don't have very many colors here. I got earth tones. I got brown, yellow ochre, yellow, red, green, blue, black, and white. Then I just mix what I want here. I'm mixing a little black and green. And we're going to put a tree over here coming in off the side. And this is dark green. I'm going to highlight it a little. Just the edge, so it looks like the sun is like catching just the tip of it here. The other side, I'm going to do it a little small so it looks like it's further off in the distance here. See how this tree is going to look like it's further back. This one will be closer to us. Let me shut this light off. I got getting some glare now. So this tree here, if you make it smaller and lower, it'll look like it's further off, you know, in the distance there. Look at this contrast right here over this yellow, orange, and red. Doesn't that look cool? This green and dark green. This looks really wicked right there. It's a nice contrast. I'm going to leave those mountains like that. I like the way they came out. So since this is sunset, all my trees are going to be kind of dark. So let's put a few dark trees here. I like it to go into the yellow to get that contrast. I don't want to cover my mountains up because they look so cool, that greenish color. I'll probably just do that one tree there, maybe a small one like right next to it here. That's about it. Just to fill it in a little bit. Now I'll put some grass here. Very cool. Let me run we're going to run a few trees back here. On the edge of our water. Just some small trees. So it looks like there's some foliage back here on the water. There we go. Wow. Pretty colorful painting so far. I'm going to put a tree right here. Get something kind of in the foreground, closer to the foreground. I don't want to cover my water there. That's looking really cool. It looks like I'm gonna, this kind of looks like a hill going down there, so let's see if I can make it look like a hill. We'll make those like tall bushes here. Look at that. Wow, look at all that foliage I got going around that lake. That is pretty cool. It really is cool. I don't think I'm going to be able to put flowers in here, maybe down here, but up on this hill I'm going to just have a few more bushes coming down this. And then I'm going to put a bush in this corner. A lot of foliage today. We'll put this bush in this corner. And we'll put some more grass down here. There we go. And then I will put flowers down here. That's the painting right there. I'm not putting any more trees or bushes in. Let me give you a front shot. Thanks for all the likes, everyone. I've never done my mountains like those before. It kind of just worked out. The blue color was wiping away real easy. So I exposed the yellow underneath the mountains. Look at those mountains. They're actually green. The blue mixed with the yellow from the sky. I really like it. I like the color of the water. I like the yellow ochre down here. I like this green here, this green here. We got blue. I'm going to highlight all these trees. Wow. This is going to look pretty. I think I like it dark though. I think I'm just going to highlight the very edge of everything because it is a sunset. It's looking really cool. This is one favorite painting so far this month. It's not even done yet. Tornado, how you doing? Let's put little water lines back here on my shore. And that way we can see where the water ends back here. That. We kind of got an indentation here that goes back further there. I like that. I like doing the landscapes like this. They just kind of create on their own. You know, I just kind of put the paint down and then everything just kind of designs itself. And then you just do all this little stuff and it comes together. Look at that lake. Man. I'm going to put a trail down to the water here. This should look pretty cool. I like doing trails. There we go. Yeah, Tornado, I took a little time off from YouTube. I'm back. Hopefully you didn't miss me too much. Light Shine, how you doing? Thank you. Yeah, if you like it at the end, you could do I'll give you a straight shot. You could do a screenshot if you want. Those are some pretty cool colors. I lay the color pretty thick, you know. A lot of my paintings, I wash it down light, and I didn't do that this time. I left it dark. I did mix colors, though. I made this green. I mixed blue, yellow, and green to get that green with a little white in there. Yellow ochre has a little burnt umber in it. I mixed everything. This is a green I made. This is a blue mountain over a yellow sky, and it kind of green because it was still wet. So everything is like happening by accident, you know. So what I'm going to do, because I don't want to use white, I'm going to use a light green on the edge of this tree. And we're going to create the light from the sun on that tree. With the lighting, I'm going to make it out of blue and yellow. So it doesn't look like green out of the tube. Alright, hopefully this works. This is almost like a pastel green. I just want to hit the edge of it. Looking good. And I'm just going to hit the tops of these trees back here. It just looks like light is hitting just the top. All right, I kind of like it. I like it. I like it. I'll change this. This is a little darker green here for the tree. Try a little yellow green here. I like that yellow green. I'll use that down here on these bushes here. It's pretty cool when it's a sunset. I only have to highlight the very top of the bush because I'm like it's getting dark, you know. Very cool. I'm going to try something different on the water instead of using my knife. I want to run the sun. Yeah, it looks cool. Wow. What do you guys think of that so far? Let's see how long I've been painting. What? It says I've only been painting for 31 minutes. Is that true? You gotta be kidding me. I did this in 30 minutes, guys. Maybe I'm wrong in saying that it looks good. I don't know. I think it's cool. I put this post about 4 days ago that I came up with this new colorful landscape. So I saved today to get it started. So I'm testing it out right now. Because if you've seen my other landscapes, I always look more, realistic. But man, I think this colorful, really awesome. All right, I'm gonna put some shadows in here now. This would all be shadow back here. Well, I think that's it, guys. I kind of like it. I don't want to overwork it. I don't know if I want to put clouds in here because let me put a few birds there, and I think I'm going to call it good because that way I can eat dinner real quick and then come back and start another one. I left my brush in the water bucket and it got ruined. The liner brush. I ruined a lot of liner brushes doing that. All right. I think that's all I'm going to do to it because got to get something going vertical in there. Those little branches go that really help. Well, there we go, guys. Here, I'll give you a straight shot. If you like it, take a screenshot of it. There it is. There we go. Let me sign it. I guess I'm going to sign it in the lower left-hand corner here. Oh, the shorts feed. I forgot. Thanks. Man. The highlights. I could have got 10 highlights out of this. Thanks for reminding me. At least I'll get the last part, which was putting these twigs in. I forgot about that. Thank you, Tornado. 9 likes on this. Wow. Yeah, I've never had mountains that looked like that before. That's pretty wicked. It's like emerald mountains. Definitely different. What is this other thing? I forgot. Oh, yeah, I can show you some of my photos now. Here, if I could select photos from my computer now and show you guys. Watch. Here's a tree I did. But what the problem is it blows it up too much. It doesn't show you the whole painting. It zooms it in. Here's one I really like. I practice. It's like a walkway with trees. I did this painting, I think, for my mom. Yeah, it was anyway, I can show my